choice. Next on Cinemax, Keith Carradine and Harvey Keitel bring biblical drama to life in The Inquiry. Next.
Heroes driven by fury.
So they tell me.
Demented villains.
They are armed and dangerous.
A world on the edge. And behind the non-stop action is a man called Siegel, Don Siegel. In April, he takes over the Cinemax director's chair. First, he delivers Clint Eastwood as the cop who does it all.
Every dirty job that comes along.
Dirty Harry. And Eastwood and Siegel do time together again.
When I get out of here, you're dead.
Escape from Alcatraz. Then,
You don't understand that criminals need a while.
Eli Wallach deals death in Siegel's The Lineup. Killers and lawmen battle at the edge of eternity, while Elvis Presley must choose his own fate in Flaming Star. And when Don Siegel volunteers you for a China venture,
See what gives.
prepare for the shock treatment. 6 high-intensity movies from Don Siegel on the Cinemax director's chair in April.
Cinemax in April. More movies, more choice.
More movies, more choice.
Cast is back in Cocoon the Return.
The stars in their element, the films that endure, the Cinemax Classic Collection in April.
I made Israel one.
Gregory Peck and Susan Hayward star in Hollywood's classic biblical story, David and Bathsheba.
Just when I thought my life was worth nothing, the Lord asked for it.
The inspiring true story of an immigrant who found a higher calling, a man called Peter.
You have been found guilty of high treason.
He would not compromise his beliefs for his king or his life. Paul Scofield in his Oscar-winning turn as a man for all seasons.
You wouldn't want me to spend my last night alone in Paris, would you?
Gary Cooper and Audrey Hepburn dally delectably in Billy Wilder's Love in the Afternoon.
We aim to tame this whole river.
Montgomery Clift clashes with flood-devastated landowners in Elia Kazan's Wild River. And Tyrone Power and Ava Gardner star in Hemingway's classic tale of Americans adrift in Europe, The Sun Also Rises. More movies, more choice, more classics in April on Cinemax.
More movies, more choice. Next from this month's Classic Collection, an inspirational look at life and faith. Richard Todd is a man called Peter. Next.
It was a friendship of men, both destined and doomed. One was the Lion of England. One was the conscience of his time.
What's he want?
The king's business.
Queen's business.
Mistress Anne Boleyn's business.
Touching this matter of my divorce, have you thought of it since we last spoke? Of little else. And you see your way clear to me?
I'm sick to
think how much I must displease your grace.
You've done as much as God could reasonably want.
It's a matter of conscience, I think. The king wants Sir Thomas to bless his marriage.
This is not the stuff of which martyrs are made.
The king commands me to tell you that there never was so traitorous a subject as yourself.
I am the king's true subject, and I pray for him and all the realm.
A Man for All Seasons, Academy Award-winning drama on Cinemax.
She was very thoughtful. She loved to laugh and have a good time.
I think being a mother was a very, very important part of her life.
From the time this girl was a child, she was a star.
Natalie Wood made her acting debut when she was only 8 years old and spent the rest of her life in the public eye.
She never went through an awkward stage, and nor did I.
From a rebellious teenager to a beautiful, sophisticated woman, she never stopped working.
We both grew up in front of the camera.
She was a movie star, but not a movie queen. Up there on the screen, she was always down to earth.
And she knew her own strengths.
I knew that if I called her, if I needed something, she'd be there. She was very warm, loving, giving.
Share this intimate look at her life, her loves, and her finest moments on film.
She was a damn good actress.
If you're crazy about the movies, don't miss Natalie Wood.
We will grieve not, rather find strength in what remains behind.
Wild or tamed, near or far, 6 breathtaking stories from the heart in April. From Francis Ford Coppola.
It was the biggest, the blackest, and the strongest, the most beautiful horse that ever was.
An extraordinary bond between boy and beast leads to the adventure of a lifetime. Oscar nominee Mickey Rooney in the timeless masterpiece, The Black Stallion. Next,
I want to be your father again.
a war-torn vet searches for the son he's never known.
I'm 18 years old. What kind of father can you be to me now?
John Lithgow, Ralph Macchio, Distant Thunder, and in a distant land,
I have no intention of falling in love.
William Holden and Jennifer Jones find forbidden passion in Love is a Many-Splendored Thing. Then it's homespun romance when Pat Boone and Shirley Jones find April Love. A more worldly affair awaits Marlon Brando and Gene Simmons in Desiree. Plus, Love on the Open Seas with the Dove. 6 embraceable stories in April on Cinemax.
At Cinemax, we keep the class in classic. No commercials, no cuts. Cinemax. More movies, more choice, more classics.